Republican Senators John McCain and Tom Coburn are taking aim at President Obama's stimulus plan tonight. Today, the two lawmakers listed what they call the 100 worst stimulus projects. Among them, new windows for a closed visitors center and a research project on how monkeys react to cocaine. Another project spent more than $1 million on ant research in Africa. Those are your tax dollars at work, and the two senators say it's wasteful spending.
Every one of these grant recipients, whether they be the Park Service that we're replacing windows in closed facilities, or whether it be in a study of exotic ants, will all say this is a worthwhile project. It was supposed to create jobs. It does not.
So Wink News wanted to know what you thought about the Obama administration stimulus spending project. We took the story to our Facebook page this afternoon and got quite a lot of feedback. Here's some of what you had to say tonight. Kenneth responded and actually agrees with some of the spending that's being done. He says using monkeys to study their reaction to cocaine is a good thing because we can't test them on people. Marcia, however, says that makes me mad. We need to fire all of them and start over. Senators McCain and Coburn did admit the stimulus plan has had some positive impact on the economy, but they insist that impact has been blunted by poor spending choices.
Will a mosque be built near the 9/11 Ground Zero site? The question that sparked national debate has been answered tonight. A New York City panel voted 9-0, denying landmark status to a building currently located near the site. That means the Islamic group hoping to convert the property into a mosque is now free to do so. Those in favor have said it's about religious freedom, while opponents call it insensitive.
Some are calling this next scam completely dishonorable to those serving in the military. People posing as soldiers on dating websites to steal money from women. The Army tells Wink News they've received hundreds of calls from victims on this. The posers steal names and pictures of military personnel and then pretend to be them on dating websites. Then the thieves ask for money because they're stationed overseas. One woman was taken for more than $25,000. Local vets are outraged by this scam.
What they've gone through is unbelievable, the kind of war they're fighting. Can you imagine coming home and hearing this nonsense?
We posted information from the Army that can help you decipher fake Army profiles from real ones. When in doubt, the Army says contact them for help.
Spirit Airlines passengers weren't exactly thrilled when the airline started charging a carry-on baggage fee. But now their CEO is considering a new fee that you might find absurd. Spirit CEO Ben Baldanza says his airline is thinking about charging people for talking to their human ticket agents during check-in. He says the fee won't happen until technology reaches a point where talking to a human becomes an option and not a necessity. Thinking of losing some pounds? Not sure to go low carb or low fat?
Now doctors say the difference may not be in the amount of weight you lose that makes the diet healthy. All new at 7 tonight. Susan Hendricks has the story.
Over the years, there's been a lot of debate over low-fat and low-carb diets and which one works the best. Now a new study of Temple University Center for Obesity Research and Education finds that both diets seem to help people lose weight. But with one of the diets, they saw noticeable improvements in a key cholesterol level. In the largest study of its kind, researchers followed 300 people for 2 years. Some were given a low-fat diet, others a low-carb diet. In addition, all participants underwent behavior therapy programs that taught them about goal settings, triggers for overeating, and the need to keep track of weight and diet. Investigators found that both groups lost almost the same amount of weight, around 11% the first year and 7% the second. Both groups also had identical changes in blood pressure, bone density, and body fat percentages. But in the low-carb group, the HDL, or good cholesterol levels, were higher than in the low-fat group. Researchers say they weren't sure why. Authors of the study say in the end, what was key in both diet groups was that behavioral changes helped people lose weight. For today's Health Minute, I'm Susan Hendricks.
And while we're on the topic of diets, are Americans becoming more honest about their weight? That theory could explain why the gap appears to be closing in what people say they weigh and what actual measurements report. A new government survey puts the adult obesity rate at nearly 27% and rising, but a more scientific survey says the rate is 34% but holding steady. Officials at the Centers for Disease Control say it's possible people are becoming more accurate and honest when talking about their girth.
Breaking news right now, deputies are actively looking for a man involved in a violent Lehigh Acres home invasion that happened on July 26th. Police are looking for Edward Bucky Charles Harris for his role in the home invasion. The identity of the second perpetrator in this home invasion is still unknown. If you know anything about this, call the sheriff's office. Household cleaning products may seem just like bottles under the kitchen sink, but to a child, the bottles can be alluring. According to a study involving kids and cleaners, bleach is the #1 cleaning product that kids get into. They also like to get their hands on dish soap, laundry detergent, and carpet cleaner. Experts are concerned because many of these cleaners don't come with safety tops. In 2008, poison control centers handled more than 1 million cases of child poisonings. More than 124,000 of those dealt with household cleaning products. In fact, children ages 1 to 3 account for 72% of cleaning product poisonings.
We see chemicals that are very dangerous look just like something very simple and safe, like something will look like Kool-Aid to a child or Gatorade.
That I have to other parents is just be alert and be aware of what you do, because it just takes a second for your child to get into something.
If a child does ingest a cleaning product, call the Poison Control Center, which is the same number all across the country.
Brand new at 7 tonight, the city of Cape Coral about to get another boat ramp. The city council has decided to move forward with buying a piece of property at the corner of Skyline and Southwest 7th Terrace. Price tag is $17,000. It'll be the Cape's 12th public boat ramp.